May was very crazy. It is June 1st, and I'm so happy that May is complete. So we're in June, and today is one of the first days in a long time I've had zero obligations, zero to do. There somehow still is a lot that I need to do today. So I figured I would just start filming, see what happens. I don't have much of a solid plan. Maybe I will have some time later today to catch you guys up. But for right now, I just need to leave. I need to get out of the house. I need to start doing things. I've been home the entire morning, and I realized if I go out without checking in and saying hi, I probably will forget to record anything. So here we are. I think I'm first gonna just go to a coffee shop, sit, read for a little bit, and then I have some other errands I need to run. I'm not sure what I'm gonna listen to on the way there. I haven't really thought about it. So we'll see what happens. Well, here I am. It's the next day. I didn't do anything I said I was going to do yesterday. The date did not go as planned, and it's totally fine. I ended up having a new roommate move in yesterday. I did that in the evening, and she has a cat, and I'm allergic to cats, but it's okay. This cat's very cute. So I'm really excited to have a cat in my house now, so I can pet the cat and then promptly wash my hands. Anyway, I am actually working from home today. It's Monday, so here's my little workstation. And after work today, I need to run to the used bookstore, so I will bring you guys along with me then. They are closed on Sunday, so I didn't get to do it yesterday, which I totally forgot until I was about to drive my little butt over there. So I have some books I want to donate to them or try to sell to them if they'll take them. And I don't really need any new books, but I do have a list of books that I want to purchase if I can find them used. Nothing that's urgent. I just like to have a running list. So anytime I go to a used bookstore, I can just look at it and help that guide where I'm looking in the store. That's the plan for this evening. On my lunch break today, I ran to the grocery store to pick up some things. I'm having friends over later this week after work to celebrate a friend's birthday, and we're doing like a little cookout situation, and I need to make a playlist for it. The cookout is technically supposed to be making a like Hawaiian plate lunch, if you've ever had that, but it's definitely not going to be a traditional version of it whatsoever. It's just more so taking the structure of a Hawaiian plate lunch, like a protein, mac salad, rice. We love doing that. It's so good. We also have a place that actually does a really good traditional style, and I've been craving it so much. So I'm excited to have everybody over so we get to eat incredible food. I think I'm gonna make a little iced coffee. I have some decaf cold brew. I will be doing that. So I'm going to go do that, get back to work, and I'll see you guys when I'm off work. I can't wait. I can't wait to go to the bookstore. So one thing I wanted to mention also that I forgot to say, I ended up making a Spotify account just for what I talk about in these videos. So it's separate from my personal one. I have so much shenanigans going on that Spotify account. So I made just a separate one. And in my last video, which was my first video, if you are watching this one, you have very little to catch up on. I have one video other than this. So feel free to go back and watch it. And was talking about my spring music, although we really for sure are in summer. So was pretty late on getting that video out, but that's okay. I do have that playlist linked in the description of the last video, and I'll be sure whenever I make whatever playlist I end up making for my little grill out on Wednesday this week, I will be sure to put that in the description as well. Also, I'm very aware of these little frames. Well, one of them is a canvas sitting on the ground. I am haunted by the artwork in my room being not the way that I want it, and I really struggle with figuring out what artwork to put where. I cannot. We'll just leave it at that. It's very difficult for me. So I have a lot of artwork aspirations for my room, and it's just not good right now. So I'm aware they're sitting on the ground. These are hanging up though. Almost as bad as my cherry blossom LaCroix addiction is the ginger sparkling water from Whole Foods. I never go to Whole Foods though because it's a scam and a ripoff. But this is worth a visit. My Hermione hair and I are here to show you guys what I got from the bookstore. Actually didn't spend any money, which is so nice. I had credit already at that bookstore from selling things in the past, and then I today got $16 more in credit from the few books I sold to them. I got 1, 2, 3, 5 books. 4 of them were books I specifically wanted. The first one is Beowulf, and I'm actually really sad because the price sticker, they're normally really easy to tear off, but whatever material this is made out of just like totally tore this part of the cover off, which is so sad. But isn't this such a beautiful edition? I've never seen this before. I've also never read this book, and today I was thinking about how I would like to find a copy of it that was unique, and I did. It was like $4. Same thing with A Clockwork Orange. I have never read this. I attempted to in high school and gave up pretty quickly. Also today, thought it would be really cool to find a cover that was not the normal cover. Maybe I'll try to put it on the screen somewhere. And this one also has like annotations in it and notes, which is cool. This next one is so ridiculous. I have been wanting to buy this book for a while. I love this movie. I realized it was a book. I think last year I was watching the movie and it said based off the book by Alice Hoffman. Every time I go to this used bookstore, I try to see if they have a copy. And today they had 2 copies, which was crazy because I've never had it before, at least not when I've gone there. The next one is a big ol' book. This is the second book in the Neapolitan novels. Well, I actually have the first one. I have the first one, My Brilliant Friend, and even though I own the physical copy of this, I'm actually listening to it on audio. I do like it so far. I am curious what the story will evolve into. Yeah, got the second book to that. And then this next one. This is the one that is so wild to me. Sweeney Todd. I have seen quite a few times where there's novelization versions of movies or plays, musicals, etc. And I thought maybe that's what this was, and I was like, ugh. Apparently, Sweeney Todd, The String of Pearls is its full name. Apparently, this was in penny dreadfuls back in the day in the 1800s, 1846, 1847, and it was published anonymously. Where did I see that? Okay, yes, which was printed anonymously 1846 to 47 in 18 weekly installments, and they just never found out who actually wrote it. So it actually says the author is either James Malcolm Rymer, James Malcolm Rymer, or Thomas Peckett Prest. I'm really excited to read this. I love Sweeney Todd. I also am just like a Tim Burton fiend, so I'm very excited about that. That's the haul. I wanted to talk about my thoughts on Bunny, which is what I read in the last video. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so old. My knees. Okay, Bunny. This is the brightest book cover I've ever seen in my life. I wish that I went into this book with zero idea of what to expect. I have a pretty high threshold for gore, weird stuff, creepy things, horror books. I love all of that. It takes a lot to bother me. I was expecting it to be a little more intense than it was. But with that said, it is unsettling and it's such a unique storyline. I really did not know what to expect the entire time. I really enjoyed reading this book. It was weirdly fun to read. Also, I just feel like I want to call all my girlfriends bunnies now. I am excited to read the second part or sequel, whatever that comes out later this year. If you are used to horror, gore stuff, you'll be just fine with this. This is not anything crazy in my opinion. So that's Bunny. So the next thing I want to do tonight, that will be my final task for the evening, is put together the playlist. I did already get a head start without you. I am so sorry. I was listening to some songs over the weekend and while I was working today and started adding those to a playlist, and I have some more I think I want to add on. There are so many songs I feel like can fit the outdoor grill sunny vibe that I'm going for, but it can lean either to like 4th of July cookout, pre-made playlist from Spotify. So I'm trying to avoid that. Alrighty, let's take a look at this playlist. I thought I was gonna have to add more. I have almost 2 hours of music on it already, so I don't think I'm going to add any more. The thing though is that on this playlist, there are a lot of repeat offender musicians, which is fine. I have a lot of Monster Rally. If you've not listened to Monster Rally before, it's one guy. He's actually from Ohio. I just looked up, which is funny because it's very Hawaiian tropical music, but it's instrumental Hawaiian tropical lo-fi. I feel like I'm not doing it credit by calling it lo-fi, but you'll just have to listen to find out for yourself. We've got a whole mix of things on here. Some Wolfpack, just a couple of songs by them, a couple of Arcade Fire songs. I might continue adding to it. I think these playlists that I make will be living playlists. I'll keep adding to them as I find more songs I want to add to them. We'll see what happens. Another artist I wanted to call out because I can't believe I get to say that I'm friends with this person. Her name is Coach Kit. Coach, one word, Kit, second word. She is one of the kindest humans in the whole world and also just one of the most creative, especially when it comes to music, but she's just all around creative. It's really annoying how amazing she is. Coach Kit, I genuinely am obsessed with her music, and so I put a couple of her songs on here. I can't imagine that you wouldn't like them. Anyway, I'm going to stop gushing about my friends. I think I'm going to call it a night. I really want to go play some easy video games. Like, I've been just kind of free playing on Lego Harry Potter. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make some tea and just have a lovely little evening. I have to go to the office tomorrow, so I try to take it pretty easy on the nights before I have to go be in the office all day. If you have any recommendations for the playlist I make, any songs or artists you think would be a perfect fit or just that you want to share, Please let me know. My goal is to use this platform to discover more music. I mean selfishly. So please let me know. I would love to hear your suggestions.